Hey, what's happening gamers? It is the Honest Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you a first impressions look at Halo 4, covering the storyline and the multiplayer. But before we go into that, for those of you who have been living under a rock recently, the game now has a release date of November 6th. Okay, so basically the story begins with Master Chief heading off to sleep and asking Cortana to wake him should she need him. Well, after about 3 years, the Chief awakes to find the Covenant are attacking his ship. He quickly stalls Cortana and gets to work dispatching his long-time enemies. Soon after he has completed this goal, he does however find that his ship is vastly surrounded by an entire fleet of Covenant ships. Okay, so that's the start of the game, but the entire focus of the story this time will be based around Master Chief, with an official summary stating that he must confront his own destiny and face an ancient evil that threatens the fate of the entire galaxy. Also telling us that Halo 4 marks the start of a brand new trilogy of games. New developers 343 Industries have spoken at length about how they are trying to move the Halo franchise in a new direction, bringing the game to new depths, explaining that Halo 4 will focus on mystery, exploration and discovery, instead of being a straightforward first-person shooter. The story will also look at how humanity is coping with the end of the war with the Covenant and how they are using the Forerunner technology. The new game looks set to take place on a Forerunner shield world, which they created in an attempt to escape the power of the Halo rings, as when fired they will destroy the Flood, but also all organic life in the galaxy. Players who beat Halo 3 on the hardest setting will probably remember seeing this world at the end of the game. Finally, the story will also revolve around Cortana, who has surpassed the end of her 7-year life cycle, and how the characters deal with that information. Moving on, a lot of details have been announced about one of the greatest Halo elements, the multiplayer, and no doubt a lot of the previous abilities from the last games in the series will be reused. For example, so far Halo 4 looks set to feature the jetpack, the hologram and active camouflage. Sprinting will also be making a return, but this will be an ability that anyone can use after respawning. It will also feature a brand new ability called Forerunner Vision, which is basically X-ray vision. This time it looks like your gameplay styles can be changed up by upgrading your character. You'll be able to do this by earning Spartan points, which you can then use to buy different loadouts for your character. Eventually we're told that you'll be able to earn weapons, modifications and armor abilities later on. 343 has also sought to increase the speed of battle during multiplayer by allowing players to simply press X twice to re-enter the match once dead, rather than having to wait a set time period as before. They have also attempted to eliminate camping from the maps by having weapons drop randomly from the sky to avoid players seeking their favourite weapons and sitting and waiting for them. Developers also plan to give players the ability to jump straight into an in-progress game. Finally, on multiplayer, there will be a new medal for distraction and revenge tactics used by yourself. There's also a new game mode called Regicide. During this mode, players will attempt to kill the King. The King will also be killing other players and raising his bounty. Should a player succeed in overthrowing the King, they will then gain a nice reward. Lastly, I wanted to quickly make mention to the graphics. Basically, they use the same engine as Halo Reach, but with new modifications that will allegedly push the Xbox 360 to its very limits, with developers stating that they have made vast improvements in areas such as shadows and lighting effects. I also wanted to briefly mention that the game will also feature the same weapons seen in previous titles, but with new as of yet unknown additions. Overall, I think Halo 4 could be set to be yet another great title in the fantastic series, with a new storyline going down an interesting route, and hopefully with all of the same essential game mechanics that made the first game so amazing. Okay guys, for now that's all from me. If you want more honest game previews and reviews, then be sure to subscribe. You can also follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook using the links below. And as always, it is the Honest Gamer here, and happy gaming.